Today we'll talk about 3D uh, data visualization in C++ using QtCreator or Qt. I don't even know why they call this Qt. It's Qt, right? I think in French it's QtCreator, but they say Qt. Anyway, so I'm making this video just to make sure people understand that it's not only Python. You guys out there trying to, you know, look down on us saying stuff like, oh, you can't do data visualization with C++. This is it. So you can do it, okay? Jokes apart, it's not that complicated actually. As long as you understand what you want to do, as long as you know how to implement that type of doing in C++, it will not be hard. I know sometimes it's hard for people because they are just starting with C++ or maybe like they know how to use C++ of course, but now real case scenarios sometimes are tricky because you don't understand how to use your knowledge, but you can do it in C++. And today what I want to show you is an example that you can find here in Qt. If you have it installed, you will find all those examples that you can run to understand the way it is done and then do it yourself. Yeah, do it yourself. So uh, let me just run and show you. So over here we have something which is I'm trying to see how yeah. This is supposed to be like a 3D base map, okay? And you can display with different colors, okay? And I also, so this is an example, this is not something that I've done. Or maybe this is something I was modifying. Yes. Okay, let me tell you what this is because it's important. So you see this picture when I have the cursor on it, you cannot see, but if you see this picture, the shape, the 3D shape, which is something like a mountain that you see, is from a picture. So that picture is like a DEM for like digital vision model that you can visualize in 3 dimensions. So it's like a 3D shape or 3D object. Now if you look, you will see something like a base map which is blue. It's like water, right? And this example, I'm not sure this is the example I'm running. I think the example I'm running is somewhere below. Let me just quickly scroll down to show you which one is the example I was running. Because I think that one is the surface. And then I was trying to modify the surface to have that shape. Yeah, I think we are getting close. Yeah, this is the one I was running. So initially this that you see now is just a plane, but when you run the example you have actually this sine function, and that's why here you see square and sine, because it's the function that you're supposed to plot. But I was trying to use this example to go back to the previous one I was showing before this. Okay, just using the conceptual idea. So you have a base map that you will color in blue. Now you will call the 3D shape from the DEM. And what you will do is you will just level the DEM so that the part that is supposed to be above sea level is above the blue base map. and the part that is supposed to be below sea level is below the blue base map. And that's what I was trying to do. But yeah, basically, as you can see, there are so many examples here that you can actually run and see how it is done and do it yourself. So yeah, you can do data visualization in C++. And the reason why I like this is because, those, I don't know if you ever tried downloading the source code, for example, from matplotlib to just understand how it's working. Sometimes those can be pretty daunting. Actually, it's even scary. Okay, too much inside, hard to understand. And if you're not familiar with Python, it's even worse, right? Some people who are even familiar with Python find it difficult to really navigate through those source codes. So I don't know. I feel like this is pretty much everything, nothing else that you need. Here you have everything in this simple file, which is supposed to be, I think, the class, right? You have the header file for that class, and in the main function, the only thing you have to do is to call it, create an object, and use it. That's all you have. That is all you have to do. So I think for you, it's now your job is to understand what you want to do. One thing that I was going to mention is, you see how easy it was for me to go from one example to something else that I want, because I know how to transform, right? Do you think it will be easy for you to take a 3D shape in Matplotlib and just using your mouse make a section out of it? I don't know. I feel like it's going to be hard. First, you will have to find a way to make it so that when you plot, you have the possibility to use your mouth and have an interaction between your clicking action and something behind the object that you're displaying, which I think you cannot do with Matplotlib unless you have access to the source code that you will have to customize and recompile and recall in your project before you can do that. So I think here it's actually easier. Stuff like that, here you can just go back in the source code. As long as you understand how to do it in C++, it's easy. You just do it here and you have the output. So yeah, you can definitely do data visualization in C++, especially using QtCreator if you want. I'm not going to say QtCreator. So yeah, next time someone says something like, "Ah, it's hard in C++," just tell that someone, "You don't know QtCreator. Check QtCreator, you will see it's easy." See you then in our next video. Ciao.